when I was a graduate student at MIT, I was excited to be at the epicenter of innovation, and I was working on an installation project that used face tracking technology. Unfortunately, the system did not detect my face until I put on a white mask. So, literally, this experience of putting on a white mask, being in whiteface to be rendered visible by a machine, is what led me to start asking questions. Are technologies as neutral as they appear? The answer is a resounding no. And so
Mm.
unmasking AI goes beyond that experience to talk about the ways in which AI systems are determining who gets hired, who gets fired, who even gets admitted into college, and who has access to healthcare. So
Hmm.
we truly are in a place where we are seeing the shadow of what I call, you've heard of the male gaze, you've heard of the white gaze, and now we have the coded gaze.
While AI, with its promise of innovation and convenience, has become a big part of our modern world, it's important to confront the truth that certain AI applications, particularly facial recognition, have inherent biases that disproportionately affect racial and minority groups. So, the sources of media presented to you here displays how the fairly new technology being called quote unquote the future could harm a lot of people of minority groups. Human error and biases was widely believed to have been solved and a thing of the past when AI technology emerged. It also allows for convenience in our growing economy when selecting candidates for jobs, housing decisions, airport security, policing, and even healthcare decisions. But these two articles talk about the cost of it all. Even though we think of AI to eliminate human error, AI still has its biases and it can be really dangerous. The article by Alex Najibi underscores how AI is used by law enforcement. It reveals that facial recognition has been banned in some cities due to inaccuracies in privacy concerns and racial biases. It further explains the inequities in facial recognition algorithms, emphasizing error rates, especially against females, black people, and those aged 18 to 30, and discusses the role of these biases in discriminatory law enforcement practices, and it links them to historical patterns of racism and systemic inequalities. And then going back to this article, it gives an example of a 2019 study revealing racial bias in clinical algorithms used by hospitals where black patients had to be deemed sicker than white patients for the same care due to training on biased healthcare spending data.